Well, howdy, and welcome. I, my name is Vincent. Hi, how are you?
And I am Aaron.
And we are two cowboys who have found our final resting place up here in Cowboy Heaven. And
Because a lifetime of good deeds and unselfish gestures have solidified our place amongst the cowboy angels.
that's right, 100%. We are in Cowboy Heaven, and oh, man, it's so nice. We get so many perks up here in Cowboy Heaven. We were just talking about them before now. And number one, Infinite Saloon.
Number two, uh, whiskey, which is which is cool in cowboy heaven, by the way.
Hold
Um,
on, I can no longer hear Aaron for some odd reason.
uh-oh.
I see the waveform going. That's something we also have here in Cowboy Heaven. Uh,
What about now? What about now? You muted me.
well, that might do it. Hold on. This is the first time. There must be some devil meddling up here in Cowboy Heaven. This is absolutely wild.
What about now? Hey, hey,
Shocking.
hey, stop muting me.
Somehow, it's saying my speakers are muted, but all right. I think I can hear you now.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Look, I did not
We
say
just
Cowboy Heaven is very nice, but it is not perfect.
it is chock full of bugs and buttons that do all kinds of things and sometimes are as we're broadcasting from Cowboy Heaven, we get real quiet. I dare say, Vincent, that maybe you might be a little too quiet.
Oh, shucky ducky. I'm a little too quiet here in
Some people
Cowboy
say
Heaven.
super, super, super quiet. Some people might say we're getting, and as we're, I know, look, we this might be new for a lot of y'all. We know we're on one of your streams on the
Mm-hmm.
Twitch. You
Yes.
like to watch people. Hey, we're in Cowboy Heaven. We like to watch people too, which we'll get to here in a second.
Yep.
So we see the little messages you send to us. They are through telegrams though.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bernie, man in the telegram. He runs over. We hear the doo 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 doo, and he runs over with a slip of paper.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
keep
yeah.
those messages coming. We do see them.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all for coming here. For no particular reason, I want to give a big old shout out to I think Review Cultists. That this might be the first time here, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh well, hello,
I
review
believe
cultist.
I believe Bernie is telling me that. Bernie, is that correct?
Yeah, Bernie.
He's non-confidently nodding his head, so we'll say
Yeah,
yes.
we'll say yes. We'll say yes, absolutely. And look, I think it'll be when Aaron had said we're gonna be watching somebody too. We're gonna be watching one of my relatives down on Earth, still in the beautiful cowboy era. I mean, we're gonna look at the life and times of this
Yeah.
this person. We're gonna see their faults. We're gonna see their victories. It's a cousin of mine, and how about we just get into it? Let's see what he's
Yeah.
up to. Let's see what my
So like
cousin's up
so
to.
if I'm not mistaken, if this is how it works, in order to see what your cousin's doing, we kind of got to imagine him first. We got to rememberate
That's
his
right.
his features.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We're gonna have to almost conjure him from memory, and
Hmm.
that's how we get a full connection into my cousin's life.
Yeah.
And that's
This
how
is
we in Cowboy Heaven and other different kinds of heaven look upon our relatives that we have left behind.
so fun fact, if you don't want your relatives spying on you from the heavens, never let them see your face. Pull a
That's true.
Banksy.
Oh,
That's
Banksy.
right, we know about Banksy.
That's right. Cowboy Heaven, two benefits: infinite saloon and knowledge of both past and present.
Hmm.
Just comes with the job. Let's see what's going on with my cousin.
All right.
All right, here,
I
here's.
can't see a lick of them.
Oh, this is frustrating. We gotta do better conjuring. All right, I'm going. Let's see.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Maybe if I can imagine, I don't know, several different hairstyles or eyes, and I could
Mm-hmm.
just flip through them.
I mean, you can be as detailed as eye positioning and or beard length. That's the kind of conjuring you got to do once you're in heaven, specifically Cowboy Heaven. So I think I recall the name is Jasper. I'm just gonna
All right. That sounds like a cowboy name.
no last name. He chose not to take one. Jasper did.
Hmm? When he when he married, he said, "Last name, no. If I could get rid of mine,
Yeah,
I'd be much
I
obliged."
remember being there, and he said that in front of the priest and his wife's family and everything. And I thought something bad was happening. He just said, "I will not take a last name."
Oh, he was adamant about
He
it.
was
I thought he might
adamant,
be cash-
furious even.
like someone offering you a glass of iced tea on a hot day. No, thank you. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. All right, now let's see.
I just got a hot telegram saying I think the proof that we're all in cowboy hell in chat is that Vince in Cowboy Heaven sounds millions of miles away still.
Oh, come on! Now I've been fine tuning my. How about now? Y'all, they better be able to hear me now, Aaron.
Where'd you? What knob did you hit? Did you hit the knob? Give a check 1 2.
Yeah, let's give a check. 1 2 1.
Oh, you got to
1,
bump
2.
that way up.
Way up
Just
from here.
Go ahead and slide it all the way to the right. Let it hit the
Slide
red.
it all the way to the right. I'm afraid.
There
How
you go.
about now? I've also adjusted the gain on my Yeti microphone. They got those in heaven. Podcasts in heaven.
Which is next door to Cowboy Heaven.
Yeah, podcast heaven next to Cowboy Heaven.
Similar pursuits. All right, heritage. Now, what's this about?
I mean, look, I said he's a cousin. I don't know how far or what side or it's hard to
Why
track.
Why does heritage just either say you either got big old cheeks or no?
I don't, maybe. Let's just go with.
What if here's a fun thing that we might be able to do. What if we think of just a bunch of crazy features and just go through them a bunch real quick?
All right.
If we could just randomize a bunch of them.
All right. Let's just close my eyes and pick it from a random
Jasper,
hat.
No, what's happening?
All right. Oh, okay, maybe.
I'm liking that look.
Maybe
that seems
Jasper.
like a Jasper to me. But he was your cousin.
I mean, he was my cousin, but it's all a little fuzzy. There he is.
Oh, this feller?
That's him. But I'll tell you what, I remember being a little bit younger. He's a younger man in his early 20s, but he looked like he was 42.
The range.
Mm-hmm. He was a heavy man.
Heavy boy.
Beautiful blue eyes.
Old blue eyes, that some people would call him.
Eyebrows definitely plucked.
Now some feller named Osman coming in saying, nice out of HFIC, home of Infinite Cowboys.
That's right.
We don't talk about that place. That's if you've wrestled cattle, or in the bad way, the stealing way. If you've stolen a horse. If you've shot a sheriff.
Oh, yep, that'll get you in the home for Infinite Cowboys for sure.
There's a debate on if you shoot the sheriff but not the deputy, you're good to go. But it hasn't been cleared yet.
Hasn't been cleared, and look, not a lot of people willing to take that chance. Oh,
and I gotta say, if anyone in chat is aware of what Jasper might look like, or might have any suggestions, we'll willingly take them.
Yeah, I mean, these telegrams come fast and loose, so y'all can just send them on in. And what's his lifestyle like? What was his mannerisms?
I
mean, I don't.
Was he a molter?
Mottling? I mean, he's a bit blotchy.
Is he a lizardman?
He was spending time outside.
All right.
A little exhausted, that's for sure. Always tired. Nobody knew why.
Now one telegram is saying maybe he looks like old Sam Neill, from the dinosaur movies.
Ah, yeah, I could see that. I could see a young Sam Neill there.
And then someone saying that maybe he didn't have all those teeth.
Well, let's get to it. I don't. Maybe we could go back and check on his teeth, but I do
Look,
remember
go on. I interrupted. I apologize.
he did have a scar.
Mhm.
Now,
Now, may I ask? Because I'm wondering how he got those scars.
well, the thing is, he loved to tell a bunch of different stories about him. Like, sometimes he'd say his daddy did it. Other times he'd say that he was in a bar fight, and that's why he's got the scar right there. You know.
Now, someone in the Telegram saying might be a bald gentleman with 6 marks on the forehead.
All right, a bald gentleman. You mean like a Krillin?
Oh, that's right. We know about
We know
love
about
Dragon Ball.
we know about the Dragon Ball.
Cowboys love Dragon Ball up here.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's look, Cowboy Heaven, sandwich between podcast heaven, anime heaven.
Mm-hmm. The tri-heaven area.
Ah, yes, there he is. Look at all of those beautiful teeth.
That is, yep. Oh, he loved his mush.
He did love his mush.
What you telling me?
Now, I remember his aunt used to make the best mush whenever we all get together. Oh boy, Jasper, I'm glad you're alive, but I am not happy.
All right, but no hair. Can we, if I can make some sort of compromise?
Sure.
Again, from the stories you told me, he seems like a man who would, sort of, what's the term? Keep it. Try and in denial about a certain loss of hair.
That is right. That is right. He would be trying to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
And
also love Ben Franklin.
Huge Franklin stan. I mean,
a kite in his hand everywhere he went.
You know, Jasper would have loved the video game Assassin's Creed 3. Benjamin Franklin, heavily influenced. That's right. In this infinite saloon, there are PlayStations.
But you got to take turns.
Everybody gets a turn on the PlayStation in the infinite saloon.
All right. So we got bald. We got missing those teeth. Is a gentleman saying that it's a Krillin and Ben Franklin fusion dance.
Oh yeah. Now that name would be some around Cranklin. They'd come out with that little tight vest, no shirt, be like, I'm Cranklin. Fear my destructo disc of policies.
Potbelly stove attack. Let's get what's if we can get one more. I feel like we're missing just one more fanciful element, and then we can get to Jasper's laugh.
Yeah, then we can.
What them cheeks do? They clap.
Oh, perhaps. They're
Gaunt.
wide. Maybe he's got them sunken cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Full gaunt.
I just like to say gaunt. I don't necessarily want them.
Yeah, that's true. Nice to say, maybe not nice to have. Here we go. Time to really customize these cheeks.
Oh. Cherubic, I believe is the term.
I see what you mean there.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just moving it around.
Now my understanding is no middle sliders.
Of course.
When it comes to thinking about your relatives.
I can't go. It's gonna be in one of the 4 cardinal directions of my memory. Never in the middle. Maybe high and wide.
Can you go low and wide real quick?
Of course.
Can you imagine? Can you describe that to me?
Yes, he had cheeks as low as his chin and as wide as the gorge between New Hampstead and Valentine. That's true.
Now that was a right pretty description, but I do believe they were high. I think high makes more sense for a Jasper.
Yeah, I mean it more in line with the family. We all have high cheekbones. Is how we identify ourselves.
No, I don't know if Vincent has heard of this gentleman, but I do agree with the telegrams. A real Robert Zadar.
Nah,
Star stage and screen.
No, that's what I thought. I wasn't too sure, but I wanted to make sure. And
he's in B movie heaven.
B movie heaven.
Recently.
Is that where all the stars of B's who have died in films go to?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's mostly from My Girl, the B's that died in that film.
Well, with that, I think let's see what's been going on.
That's a mighty fine Jasper.
Oh, we got to hear his whistle. I remember it being a lot.
I'll never hear his whistle.
I remember it being a lot like whatever this sounds like.
Now, you said he had a high-pitched voice and whistle?
It could be. It's high-pitched and very clear. That's what you could hear it. You could hear it from 2 counties away. Oh, there's Jasper whistling for, I don't know, his horse or at a person or. Glad that's one of the only things we can't do is we cannot hear what's going on in Jasper's world, but we do have a cinematic view of it.
Attribute. Now, if you had to describe, I don't know, his abilities as far as cowboy, and would you say he had a lot of blood?
I mean,
so less leeches to cure him.
That's true.
Could he hang out on the range for a long period of time, or was he a crack shot?
I mean, despite his heft, despite the heaviness, he could move. Now, if he got an open field, he could run for miles and miles without stopping. That's what I remember most.
I mean, that sounds like a Jasper to me.
All right. It's time to confirm. Are you ready to confirm, Aaron?
Hold on. You described him to me. I'm getting a mental picture. I see him stretching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just wearing a striped vest.
Can you see him?
Mm-hmm.
Front to back.
Yep. Yep. Doing a little turn on the catwalk.
Boy, did like to show off.
All right, Leia, let's see what old Jasper's up to. I bet he's settled down, got a nice family.
Oh, wow, he's getting a photograph.
What? Must be for some sort of fun event.
I know, maybe he's going to another wedding.
Mm-hmm. He's going to remove his first name now.
Oh, wait, he seems to have taken the last name. It's just a bunch of numbers. Jasper 21782. Jasper, I'm sorry I had to leave you, but I'm glad
he killed
to see
you. What are you talking about?
Oh, dang it. That's right. He did kill me. How could I forget? Well, I'm just glad he wasn't caught. Time ago. Anyway, what are the telegrams saying?
Just, when we're talking about blood, someone spit their drink out.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
well, that Jasper's an android from the future in disguise. Maybe we'll have to.
We'll have to find out. Perhaps Jasper will exhibit some beyond human abilities, but to be honest, he's just been middling to average from what I remember. And look, he killed me, got himself put in jail.
Oh, it's nice that we get to see other people.
That's true. We get to see a few others, and I love that there's production here in Cowboy Heaven. And every time you go to see a relative, you see the directors, the producers, and the staff that makes this possible. They're all other cowboys in heaven. Like Michael Caine. They're art directors, cowboy art directors from heaven.
Michael Caine.
That's right. We learned how to do impressions up here.
A lot of time in Cowboy Heaven.
Uh-huh. Infinite saloons. Infinite time.
Infinite parlor tricks.
Technical art director Rick Sterling. That guy was over at the card table the other night.
Yeah, I was about to say he cheated me at poker, but that's impossible in Cowboy Heaven. Everyone's fair and square.
Everybody's fair and square. And look, you got infinite chips. You can buy in as many times as you want.
Mm-hmm. Some people like, I don't know, a Rod Sterling might say that our current description of Cowboy Heaven might be someone's Cowboy Hell, but don't believe it.
Yeah, don't believe it. We're there. There's only one Cowboy Heaven. If you go to Cowboy Home for Infinite Losers, you never even heard from again. And Rattlesnake Way, you gotta be careful on Rattlesnake Way. Only one cowboy's ever made it.
Oh, I do miss the open range, the blue sky, the grandioseness.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
the cinematography.
If I had to guess at old Jasper's life, some troubles are brewing. I think those officers of the law are about to meet an untimely end.
Well,
but they'll go to jailer heaven.
That's right.
Which is not as nice.
Not as nice, but still technically a form of heaven.
Middle. It's mid tier.
It's a mid tier heaven. It's a 3.5 to 4 star heaven. Where Cowboy Heaven.
That was Jasper for a second. I already lost the dang image.
You lose him in the crowd easy. You really do. Now I'm a huge fan of the cinematography that we get to witness things from in heaven thus far. Feels like one of those movies that we've been watching in the saloon theater.
Yep. We put the nickel in and then we turn the crank.
Mm-hmm. Put our eyes in the sockets.
We've seen Tenet.
Yep.
From a safe distance from each other. Fun
That's
fact.
Right. What was your review of Tenet?
I just think it's fun that if you spin the crank backwards, the movie's like a palindrome. It's the same forwards and backwards. Like, I mean, the second half is all backward talk. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I thought it was impressive that that Denzel Washington's son, I forget his name, he actually had to learn how to speak backwards. And the craziest thing is, I found out while watching live with Kelly and Ryan up here in Cowboy Heaven in the Breakfast Nook.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Telegrams. Cowboys are knowledgeable about diseases enough to social we know the present and the past, not the future.
Not the future.
That's God's business. I don't want none of that.
I don't know who's going to win AGT this year. What? Mm-hmm. Failed. Jasper's horse died already?
What? Wait. Jasper,
what
Vincent,
are you
I was
doing?
blaming you for this for some reason.
We took our eye off Jasper for 1 minute, and that goddamn idiot.
Are we now technically? Are we his guardian angels? Here to influence him, even though this is the past.
Yes, perhaps.
Can we quantum leap this?
I think we might be quantum leaping this thing because, he is moving independently. I'm gonna let you know, but we have control of the.
That's the truth, and you gotta tell the truth.
Gotta tell the truth in Cowboy Heaven, but we have control of some of the elements that I think some of the people sending in these telegrams can see.
Mm-hmm. A little nudge here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, to send people from Cowboy Heck to come up and tempted to do bad things, the bad cowboy stuff, the robbing,
the stealing,
the saying this town ain't big enough for the both of us when clearly it is, because that's fibbing.
That's fibbing. Now here, this is one of my favorite things. We could just let Jasper go while he's having a conversation. We don't need to get all the way into what he's talking about or doing. It doesn't. I don't know about this Horley fella.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I got the feeling that he's gonna follow this feller, but I'm not too much interested in him.
That's right. We're here for Jasper.
We're here for Jasper. Now, do you feel like there might be a lot of lead up before Jasper can maybe, I don't know, do something interesting?
Well, maybe.
Did we poorly plan that? Should we have cut to a different point in Jasper's laugh?
Well, look, I don't want to interrupt too much of what he's doing, right? I want Jasper to live his life the way that he chooses and meet who he meets. And we'll see how long it takes. I think he's gonna get right into things though. Yeah. He's gonna be given a few tasks, and we'll help watch over him.
I hope he gets some new duds, because I'm no criminologist. Again, a good cowboy, but I don't think you want to be who. Whoa,
Who is
who
that?
is? Yeah, who is this mature woman? Hold on,
Seems
let's
like
see
she
it.
has something to do with Horley. Maybe they're friends. I don't know how they know our Jasper, but maybe
Well,
he's
that's
made some connections since he's been on the inside.
now, ma'am. That's a right smart dress. Oh, she can't hear me. I'm up here in heaven.
I know. I wish I could
Oh,
compliment that sleeping man. Why is he sleeping?
oh, that holster.
Mm-hmm.
Look at. I do. I'm curious who made that holster. I wouldn't mind. Again, we have no need of guns up here, but we do have gunfights.
We do have
Fun.
gunfights.
They shoot little paint pellets.
They don't even hurt. That's the best part. It's like
And they
paintball,
emit
but laser tag all rolled into one.
Yeah, they emit a delightful smell when you're hit with them.
Mm-hmm.
I think last match was for me was cinnamon rolls.
That's what I was about to say. Each individual cowboy in Cowboy Heaven gets a different smell when they are hit. For me, it was my mama's famous rabbit stew. Oh, takes me back.
Now, I picked up some slang for from watching people here and there. And again, this is Aaron the Cowboy saying this. No other Aaron. But I think I'm horny on Maine for this filly.
Oh, well, that may just be because not how many is there Cowgirl Heaven?
You mean across the lake?
Yeah, that's the thing. Cowgirl Heaven is across the lake. And we're not allowed to go.
We just send telegrams, and they get. You can still send. Look, Cowboy Heaven's real frisky. Is all I'll say. You could send some spicy telegrams.
That's right.
Across the lake. Oh, Jasper, you gotta. It seems he's taking a wee bit of time. See what he can wear.
He's just trying some things on. He does. Jasper look good in suspenders.
That was a real Marty McFly from the third movie look with that orange jacket.
You know, I may be channeling that. I may be channeling
right.
a little bit of a hello McFly.
Mm-hmm. I love your corn voice. You perfected it up here.
And I thought I was doing a Biff.
Similar. I
Biff,
suppose.
Biff, big corn energy.
Mm-hmm. BKE.
BKE.
Pants none. You know, Jasper.
Oh, can't get away with that. But what we can get away with, boots.
What can we not?
None.
Here's what I don't get and what they don't tell you. In them fancy history books you get. Old West hot as hell.
It's very hot.
Wait, I barely wore anything. A hat and a smile most of the time.
There we go. Now Jasper's feeling comfortable.
Ooh. Heaven had to warn us that our memories. Are you sure this is how you remember Jasper? No shirt but a coat?
And yes, and yes. Looks like Jasper's getting into some business.
Oh, he's. I think they're asking him to kill some folk.
So it seems as though they both have the same enemies they're going up against. Jasper and this fine older woman.
You see that? Her husband was shot in the back, and you know what that means.
I wish we could talk to Jasper. I'd tell him.
I'm licking my palm, pushing my hair back.
Well, I told you don't have to do that no more. We got styling gel up here in Cowboy Heaven.
That's true. We got all the pomade, infinite pomade.
Infinite pomade. It's high. It's the good stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Abraham Lincoln. So these are the men Jasper's gonna kill. He already did kill us. So I guess he's right on his way. He's got to kill a woman too. High society, highfalutin. Anyhow, look.
How many people we gotta kill?
Quite a lot. There's outlaws. But while Jasper's having that conversation, Aaron, I wanted to just say we both watched some stuff from the PlayStation because we're getting the new one up here in Cowboy Heaven. We've already got our pre-orders in.
Saloon pre-order. Yep, the Saloon pre-ordered it. There was some debate. There was some debate about how, hey, we got this pre-order. Maybe we should sell it on the old eBay. And we're like, no, this is Cowboy Heaven. Come on. But yeah, we're getting a PS5, y'all.
I'm getting that disc drive. Watch my 4K Blu-rays up here at Cowboy Heaven. It's the only way to watch Sense 8.
Oh, well, we got discs. We love physical media up here.
Yeah. Cowboy Heaven is 100% physical. This isn't cyberpunk heaven. It's all digital. It's mostly the internet.
And Nick, we know. Nick got the telegram. You must have been real bored if you were coming up with Power Ranger teams.
That is a classic I'm so bored activity.
Mm-hmm. I'd only have the 6 to work with from memory. I guess remove Tommy. I don't know. But yeah, no, bring him back. Bring him back.
Yeah, let's bring Tommy back. He's all right. Now, Aaron.
Now you were talking about that PS5. What specifically did you
want? We'll repeat that. I missed it.
What you were talking about? The PS5.
That's right.
Was there something specific you were trying to get to?
Oh, I was just saying. I'm finally excited that there's a price out there for the people still on Earth. You know, up in heaven, we knew it was going to be $5.99 for the disc version and $3.99 for the discless version. But it's good that everybody $4.99.
They kept it under 500, which I thought was mighty nice of them.
That's very nice.
Considering the pros of solid 400.
And I mean, did you see that Miles Morales trailer? Holy moly. I thought I was looking, right through a portal into his life. But Miles Morales and I aren't relatives.
Yeah, we can't look at him, so that's why we got to get the PS5 game. Plus, he's fictional. That's part of it.
That's also part of it. Jasper.
Now telegrams making jokes saying, so physical media is dead. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, ha ha ha. Hey, how many you think we haven't heard that before?
That's real livinist of you, is what I'll say.
That's so livinist of you. So, because sometimes we get cowboys that cross over and then they're there for what they perceive to be an infinite amount of time, but we all know it's only seconds as they cling back to their life. And while they're here, they talk about all these livinist things and they make all these puns and all this other stupid stuff. Like where's my dog? Your dog's in dog heaven, damn it.
As all dogs are. Bluth Animation taught us that.
Bluth Animation. It's for kids, I guess.
Look at these sexy animals. Was my interpretation of it.
I wish Bluth had a slogan saying, Bluth, sexual awakenings for furries.
There's a big handsome rooster in one of them. What do you want from us?
Like, there's nothing we can do about that. Right, rooster? Ha!
Based off of Elvis, the most charismatic man of the 20th century? Yeah. Get out of here.
Could you imagine if Elvis was around during the cowboy times?
Oh, he'd be going from saloon to saloon.
Shaking his hips. Oh my! I don't know if the men folk or the women folk could have taken it.
That would have been the end of all conflict probably.
I wish it was. Jasper's arrived at the post office. Jasper, get your horse down from there. Jeez.
Jasper, come on. He ain't got no sense. Man's out of jail 10 minutes already causing a ruckus.
He's just trying to get back in there.
I mean, 3 hots and a cot.
Hey, you know what? One thing we can do?
What's that?
We can look at the world through Jasper's eyes.
That's Jasper. You are a fast walker, sir.
He moves so much faster.
A little dizzying, I must say.
No wonder he walks so very odd.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what's the name of that horse?
I don't think we had a choice.
I believe Heaven's telling us. Scrawny Nag.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't no name for a horse. Look how smart it is. It's counting to 5.
Oh, Scrawny Nag, can you count for us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8, 9.
Good, Scrawny Nag.
Can't do double digits yet, but you'll get there, Scrawny Nag.
Gonna pat this. Go ahead. Oh, Jasper.
Can you pet the horse in memories of your relatives?
I think Jasper thinks that that I might be inhabiting the spirit of Scrawny Nag.
Yeah, this is possession mode.
Oh yeah, all right, we're out of possession mode.
It takes a lot of energy.
Oh, I am tired.
Except for digital currency. That was almost like, well, I don't want to say what it was like because that's a spoiler.
For Tenet?
Who was this Bukowski looking son of a gun?
Apparently, he's a discouraged man. That's one thing you never get
Very
up here
discouraged.
in Cowboy Heaven is discouraged.
Disappointed even.
Mm-mm. Now, Aaron, we didn't see each other, all week leading up to this. So, what were you getting on? What were you getting on into up here in Cowboy Heaven?
In Cowboy Heaven.
Yeah.
I'm learning a trade. I'm learning the arts. I'm learning how to sketch.
Oh, very nice. Like a real artiste.
Mm-hmm. I look at stuff and I attempt to draw it. Right now, I'm figuring out the human form.
Wow, how's that going? Is it, now? I may be being reductive, but you draw a big circle, and you draw a little circle underneath. Yep. Then you connect those with a large oval.
Mm-hmm.
You draw lines, erase, boom, you got yourself a person. I know it's not that easy.
That's more of a head, but here's some fun facts. Proportionally, everybody's about 8 heads tall. 8 of your heads.
I went into possession mode.
Uh-oh. Can you pet this dog? Can you pet the dog in your cousin's memories?
I think so.
He's real tame. He ain't running away or anything. Oh, is he friendly?
I think he's friendly.
He's friendly.
No, come back here. Jasper is quicker than a dog. I told you he was fast.
Yeah, you did.
Jasper.
Give it. You tried to block that dog out. This dog's juking you.
All right.
How those human legs feel? How those living legs feel?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I much prefer the legs I got here in Cowboy Heaven.
The wisp.
Yeah, the little
ghost-like wisp.
Mm-hmm. I float everywhere. I forgot the feet can hurt. That's why I gotta get out of the possession mode.
It's the only way to travel. But also, the thing they don't tell you about being a cowboy, boots hurt.
That's right. Oh, Jasper.
Jasper. We were just singing your praises, and you had to go look a fool.
Now, I hope this all works out for Jasper. I'd hate for something bad to happen to him.
Now, we are getting the PS5 up here in Cowboy Heaven. But if I wasn't, if that weren't the case, if I wasn't a live person, I too am gonna wait. Especially since a lot of the games I'm interested in are still available on the PS4.
Look.
Miles Morales, the new Horizon Zero Dawn.
That's true. Will the Demon Souls remake be going to the PS4?
Oh, I'm too much of a casual to play that.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was crazy about Final Fantasy 16. Look, anime as hell.
I feel like I need to play. First of all, I need to finish 7, the remake.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to finish up. I should probably play 15.
I don't know.
Bunch of handsome boys in cars.
Well, how about this? You could play 15 on your PS5.
I mean, up here in Cowboy Heaven, yes. But in a hypothetical scenario where where I ain't getting the PS5.
That's true.
In this situation.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a fresh telegram saying that FF15 is a great camping game. Whatever that means. I know there's some I know you make some cup noodles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You take photos with your boys.
I've been on Earth a while. I'm losing my cowboy accent. Look, I still want to be down here looking at your cousin's life.
I mean, I like it.
I'm not saying that, yeah.
This is one of the things I forgot about. On Earth, unlike in heaven, you move so slow. With a wisp, you're in and out. You're moving quickly. You're wherever you need to go. I wonder if Jasper gotten to Jasper's gotten to the tall trees.
Yep. Earth is beautiful.
But yeah, I am most likely going to be getting getting one. I think they call it day one. I'm going to be a day one person if I can't get a pre-order. Yeah, I'm much looking forward to it.
Yeah, you're a day for a lot of you were up here in Cowboy Heaven. You were the one pushing a lot for us to get the new system. Say, hey fellas, we got the Xbox One coming out, and I'm like, wait, that's after the 360? And you're like, it sure is. I'm like, well, that's dumb. And you're like, no, it's not. We're getting it.
I was the only one defending the name. I like the naming convention.
What about Xbox One X?
Look, it spells out Xbox. It spells out Xbox. What else could you want? Now, where is this?
Xbox spells out Xbox.
But it's like look, you said you like Tenet. It's a lot like Tenet.
Go on.
It's a palindrome of itself.
That's more of a I don't know if there is a literary term for such a thing.
An anagram?
Where a word is spelled twice, where a phrase contains where the first letters of the phrase spells a. I guess you are right. It is an anagram, or not an anagram because that's the jumbled up thing.
That's a jumbled up. That's what I mean.
Acronym.
We need an actual thing. Well, Jasper's gonna eat some Humberg sage.
We don't be eating that. Jasper, you don't know where that's been.
He likes eating stuff. Jeez.
Heaven's telling me what it is. Hold on, let me look. Oh, it popped. Heaven told me before.
Did it go away?
What was he eating?
He was eating some sage. I don't know if it's good or bad for him.
Was he trying to get rid of ghosts? Oh no, he knows.
Oh, Jasper might be on to us.
Oh, Jasper, that only works for demons. I love this. I love the scent of burning sage. Won't get me to get. Oh, Jasper, what you doing now?
Well, there is a nuance to heaven. We do get we do sometimes hear music from hip hop heaven.
Mm-hmm.
They're a few floors up.
Yep.
The hip hop heaven, they love their loud music, and there ain't nothing wrong with it.
We love our loud music. It's just ours is on a piano.
Mm-hmm. A player's piano.
Mm-hmm. Theirs is on an 808.
That's right.
Theirs is in Logic Pro. That's right. We know about all the software.
That's true. Jasper is a terrible shot.
Jasper, come on. I mean, he ain't no. We discussed this. He ain't no Deadeye.
That's true. He's no Deadeye, but he's a stamina hero.
Mm-hmm, full of blood.
Oh, there he is. Kill him, Jasper.
Vincent.
Sorry, I was rooting for him.
I mean, I guess it's the longer he can avoid going to Cowboy Hell, I guess the better.
That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want him to die. Maybe that's what all right, Jasper, don't die.
Vincent, you remember cocaine gum? That's...
Yeah. Of course I remember cocaine gum. How do you think we rode for so long? Give it to the horse.
Mm-hmm. One for me, one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now they won't. It's not a sin, but they don't allow it up here
That's true.
for some reason. They said it's Jasper. His hands are up. Come on, he's a war vet.
Jasper.
Jasper. He can manifest powers out of thin air. He's a magical man. Don't do it.
All right. Looks like Jasper's taking the map.
Now he could get like, I know this might have been. It looks like some sort of moral choice here, but you could also kill him and take the map.
Jasper, what are you doing? Jasper, are you gonna kill him?
Jasper.
Oh, he's hunting him. What? Oh, Jasper does have a heart. He can't shoot.
Jasper, don't.
He can't do it.
Come on, Jasper, no.
He can't.
Think your wife that you abandoned and your kids that you abandoned. You don't want their dad to be I say double-digit murderer, because the single digits it's there.
It's there. Once he gets to double digits, I don't know if there's any hope for him.
Oh, do we mention you get to Cowboy Heaven if you kill, but you can't go into double digits?
Can't go into double digits.
That's the no. Can you possess Jasper, or maybe I'm curious what's on that map? How big that map get?
Oh right, yeah. Let me possess Jasper.
Mm-hmm.
Go into his psyche.
Mm-hmm. Remember, look into his memory. Look through his eyeballs. I done forgot how big the territories were.
These territories out here are huge, and like we're going in from Austin down to parts of Mexico, and up here there's mountainous regions and bobcats, and I believe Nikola Tesla's somewhere over here.
Wait, is that true?
Drop. Right here, I believe, is some kind of
he was
mechanical
sober.
man.
He was a sober man.
Mm-hmm.
It's surprising, I guess, to throw people off his trail.
That's
set
right.
up shop in Brandywine Drop.
Oh, I remember roads. There's a
both gravel and paved.
Mm-hmm.
And also feet to walk on.
Oh, and this is where Jasper came from. He came from the Siska Penitentiary.
Well, he's really traveled the world.
I know. Where were they taking him?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? I'm glad he's not there. I'm not glad that he's been killing. But
Now I'm looking over at Bernie, who again is man in the telegraph. He's just he looks real bored. We talked about what we've been doing in Cowboy Heaven a little bit this week. What have y'all been doing? We know some of y'all have been making up Power Ranger teams, those Super Sentai, those fantasy Super Sentais. What have y'all been up to?
yeah,
Hope you had I hope you enjoy living.
yeah, that's what we hope this is entertaining. We hope you'll tell us how you're living, and through these telegrams we'll be able to communicate.
Maybe you're giving in to your friends.
Maybe somebody listened to Detroit 2 by Big Sean has opinions about that. He got Dave
Jasper,
Chappelle to do a forward.
You got to depossess. I'm getting sick over here.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Sorry about that.
Scrawny Nag is not the most sturdy ride.
Jasper got to feed that scrawny neck something. Thanks for the refill there.
Oh, I thought it was Bernie taking a big old piss.
Bernie does like pissing in jars.
Right next to ours. What do we got?
What do we got in the telegrams?
So Osman is saying that they're working and waiting for their favorite pod to release its next ep. Ooh, I hope I hope it's a little podcast we like up here called Kame House Party.
That's right.
And we've given them a ghost 5-star rating.
That's true. There is a ghost rating system that mortals don't really get to see.
It only counts as 1/10 of a rating. So that's why you live in humans definitely got to rate and review your favorite podcasts. And I'm just saying Kame House Party as a for instance. Might be a good one.
Might be. Or if you don't like, if you want to double up, Maybe even give a little podcast called Thinking Too Hard About Anime some 5 stars.
Oh, that one's too rambly.
Well, how about this? There was a, I believe one of their host at Kame House Party was on a podcast called Hot Goss with Trash, and that'll be coming out in a few weeks. So give that 5 stars when it comes out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know Podbean is it's not a great app for listening, but it's a good app for hosting. I hear. A Gutterbird saying they repaired their PC and they're specking upgrades to get it VR ready.
Ooh!
They can't wait. Speed of KHP, they can't wait to watch it in VR. Full immersion.
Full podcast immersion. Now Jasper forgot to take out the treasure. He got to the treasure.
A wedding ring. Are you about... Look, this is a whole bunch of jewelry. Are you about to become unestranged to your estranged wife, Jasper? That's what I'm hoping for.
Maybe Jasper's going to propose to that lady whose husband died that he's working for right
Oh, you
now.
better not yet. Look, if...
I know, Aaron, you're sweet on her.
If that's the case, I know it's ungentlemanly, but if at the right time, if we could possess Jasper, I'd be much obliged.
I don't know if we did. Oh, that scrawny nag just took a huge dump.
Scrawny nag. There are waste laws. Wait, 3. It only had... I guess horses call them a number 3. 2's when you're walking. 3's when you're standing. Now, what are these fancy cards?
These are Deadeye ability cards. Oh, gosh. Deadeye ability cards. While Deadeye is active, you and your team members deal a little more damage. If more than one member
I don't know if he needs that.
Ability.
That seems unrighteous-like.
Ooh, I think this is a good one. Regenerating health. That'll keep him from going to cowboy hell.
Oh, if we have any sort of plan, if we can nudge him one way or the other, it's to not die.
Oh, here's it. Paint it black. Ding, 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 ding. That comes through on the player piano. But while Deadeye is active, paint targets on enemies. Oh, this is a classic Deadeye. So you paint a bunch of targets, and then you release, and pow, 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 they all fall. I think I'm gonna go with that one.
Oh, again, seems kind of unseemly like.
Well, that's just if he gets it, like, he might need it.
This is the just in case.
This is just in case.
You're one of those in self-defense folk.
In self-defense.
They were coming right for him.
Now, Jasper's got to meet Clay Davis.
For hunting purposes only?
Yeah, it's just to kill all them nasty little varmints out there.
You know, keep riding. I'm gonna belly up to the bar for a second. Get me a refill of this water. But keep going.
All right. Oh, I'm for some reason this is the shortest. I'm already here. Let's see who Clay Davies is. All right. Start matchmaking. Wait, is Jasper gonna make a match? Well, Gutterbird, I'm going to send you an audio telegram. What are you going to be playing in VR once you get VR ready? That's what I want to know. Half-Life Alyx or something else. I don't even know what's out for VR.
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, is there anything you would be playing in VR right now if you had it?
I rightly can't think of anything that is so enticing as I would get a whole system for VR. I mean, I know we got one in the corner of the Infinite Saloon, in one of its infinite corners. But just, no, not. I still feel like it's kind of a novelty. They haven't quite got that killer app.
Yeah, I wish there was, but I can't imagine spending more than like 10 minutes in a VR thing. Could you imagine playing all of Skyrim in it?
Ugh.
Or something like that? Oh, look! Jasper has some friends. Honor among thieves. I
0.
guess I'll ready up.
Oh, Gutterbird, you're hoping for a flight sim VR. Get those 1,000 hours in.
Yeah, that might be worth it. I bet you there'd be
Would
some.
it count?
Maybe.
Would it? How? Yeah. How many hours in a sim is worth can you exchange for it in real life to get your pilot's license? You already got a flat stick and throttle.
Ooh. Are we talking HOTAS? Is that what they call it?
I couldn't tell you. Okay. Here we go. A 31-to-1 ratio. Dang. Now, if they come out with a mech game, if I can pilot a big old robot, if I can get in the robot, then VR would seem real good.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying the killer app for you when it comes to VR might be Big O Simulator?
I mean, I guess that's one of the more friendly mechanical games.
Well, perhaps.
Wait, he doesn't pilot. Wait, no, he does pilot it.
He does pilot Big O. It's
Zone
like Bruce Wayne, but instead of Batman, he was a giant 400-foot robot with piston punches.
3,000 hours in Elite Dangerous? Good God.
Oh. Something about being in heaven makes me think, I've heard that about Gutterbird. Loves playing Elite Dangerous.
Hold on, let me talk to... I got to talk to Bernie. Bernie, what's this Elite Dangerous thing? Oh, is this like an EVE online?
Mm-hmm. Flying through space, all that. Oh.
All right. Well, at least he got someone who enjoys conversations with old Jasper.
That's true.
We can't look. When we hear it, it's kind of like text. So if there's sarcasm, it's hard to pick up on.
It truly is.
It is not 1-for-1 the Milky Way galaxy. That's why.
Now, Aaron, I believe we are witnessing other cowboy ghosts hanging out with their brethrens.
Oh, you're saying we got another Ghost Rider situation?
That's what it looks like. We got a Ghost Rider situation.
Is that someone that you might know?
I'm not sure.
Friend or foe?
I think they're friendly.
It's hard for on my end. It's hard to read the name up top.
Jasper's really taking his time here. Jasper, good God!
That was brutal.
Oh my! Jasper and his friends are awful.
Jasper, no.
Jasper.
Have better friends. Yep, Zone of the Enders VR. It's good stuff. Elite Dangerous sounds real cool. Sounds like a lot. A hoot and holler in time, to use one of my phrases.
That is your catchphrase, a hoot and hollering.
Yep. Would not want to play it, but I might want to watch it.
Jasper, don't shoot the horse.
Jasper, what's going on here?
Jasper, use your dead eye.
If you're gonna raid some sort of homestead, you should have at least gone up those hills. Have the high ground.
Jasper's getting a new horse.
Steal a horse? But Scrawny Nag.
But what about Scrawny Nag?
What about Scrawny Nag?
Oh,
the smartest horse in the West?
Scrawny Nag. The horse that can count to 8. The smartest horse in the West.
That's more than some men.
That's true. More than Jasper.
Oh, insult to injury. Gotta prance over him. Up, you drifted.
Jasper.
Horses don't work like that.
Jasper, you cannot drift a horse.
can't sidestep with the horse now.
This ain't dressage, Jasper. This is cowboying.
No circle strafing on your horse. Oh, Jasper, I can almost hear the clicks.
I know. That's the only thing that's coming through.
Really got to work.
Pretty clear is the clip-clopping of Jasper's new stolen horse.
Now, again, I am against all this murdering, but
he's still in single digits.
But that was a good shot, I will say.
Oh,
he's got a top hat. You know he's bad.
It's true. That's Cowboy. Yeah. That's Cowboy 101. Top hat.
Jasper.
Top hat, bad hat.
Jasper, that was pretty rad. I got to admit. I can't fault you for style or quality work. Just the ethics of it.
I mean, that's one of the things I did not know Jasper had the capacity for what is some impressive
that's insane.
Pistol work.
Up in Cowboy Heaven, someone showed me a video of a shootout at some sort of bar where the gentlemen were, mere feet away from each other, and nary one got hit. A real firefight's a hell of a thing. And Jasper's over here
making it look like a cakewalk almost.
Mm-hmm. Like they're tin ducks at some sort of carnival.
Look, Jasper even saved his friend.
Like he's about to throw a pie plate to stop someone from roughing up his professor friend.
Or willingly throwing himself into the line of fire to protect that friend.
Mm-hmm. But he's wearing the lid to a potbelly stove, so yeah, he outsmarted him. Now I've got some speculation here. I don't know if it's a big set. Again, the territory's mighty big. Why can't and we know about the existence of cars because of our time in heaven.
That's right.
Why can't we find some sort of DeLorean out here? Is it possible? It's some sort of Easter egg that God provided.
Hey Bernie, can you send a telegram to our friends that have been sending us telegrams asking if there is such a device here where in these planes that perhaps we didn't know about that we could go searching for?
Or even any sort of future device that might imply the use of time travel. Gutterbirds agree, and Jasper is GOAT.
Jasper is GOAT. He goes
the grodiest of all time.
Jimmy Butler, then Jasper. Love me some NBA basketball. Get that on the big screen. Up here in the infinite
on the
saloon.
Infinite screen.
On the infinite screen. Oh, I miss the sky, Aaron. I do.
I mean, we don't see it from below anymore.
No. I wanted to describe that we exist in this infinite saloon that is, shrouded in just a white nothingness. But it's comforting, you know what I mean? You're not scared of it. It's just there.
Tack and services.
Stables, services.
Kentucky said, "All right, shall we ask the telegrams?"
Yes, telegrams.
What should this? If you had to guess what this horse's name was, we'll see if you're right. Because again, this is all the past. It's already happened.
It's already happened. Already predetermined.
Hold on, we do got some directions to maybe something of interest.
All right. A point of interest, you say?
Mm-hmm. Should I heaven message it to you?
No, I can see it. I can see it.
Okay.
But if we get more telegrams, I might not be able to.
Let's see, Larafree.
Larafree.
Name.
I like it.
I mean that might be the end unless anyone else is wanting to take a crack at her.
Well, I'm not seeing too much, and my mind is drawing a blank.
Yeah, Bernie's just like he's shrugging his shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Laurel Frey it is.
Lair Frey, the Kentucky Saddler.
Mm-hmm. No, that's too many F's.
Really?
Hold, let me spell it for you. I know you ain't the best speller. Laurolfrey.
Uh-huh. Oh, Oh, L. Dang.
That was, I'm sorry I said you weren't the best speller. That's insulting. You're not the best seer.
No, I am not the best speller. No, it's true. Don't worry about it.
All right. Horse insurance. I ain't falling for that scam.
Well, $0. Done and done.
No, thank you.
Horse care package. Jasper going to splurge.
What's a horse care package?
I don't know.
Like
maybe
some flowers and some cookies. Get
salt lick, some apples.
Heard you're a little horse. Ha ha. Get well soon.
Oh boy. All right. Do I need to do anything else here? Because it's not letting me adjust the appearance.
I mean, it'd be strange if you. I know we. I mean, this is how I remember Jasper's horse that he stole.
This is how I remember it as well.
Right, I might remember it differently later on, but we'll see. I do wish you could buy one of them nice saddles. Bareback is it's a heck of an experience.
Well, let's see if I can get one of these saddles.
There's nothing that says this horse is hot. And I use hot in the slang term, in the stolen sense.
I'm trying
not having a saddle.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. There's a saddle. That's the saddle I remember. Jasper was a boring man.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? What would Jasper want? A tan, a black and tan? You say?
A black and tan. Also, Jasper's third favorite drink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, lanterns. Don't want one of those.
Does he? I mean, we don't need a lantern.
We don't need any of these things.
With our angelic powers.
Oh, now it's coming to me. It's coming to me. What did the mane look like? Was it short? Was it long? Was it?
I mean, I think Jasper liked his horse like he liked his own head. Just all messed up.
All right, I'll make it short and an odd color.
Can you mullet up a horse? Where would the top? What would the top be? Just that little bit between the ears.
This would be the closest thing to a mullet, but I don't think Jasper has the funds for it. Could dreadlock a horse.
One could.
Oh, they got ombres. Look at that. That horse got highlights.
Not just the bad kind. They got the good kind.
I like
the fun
that.
kind.
That's how I remember Jasper's horse. Two-tone.
Fashionable as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can start. Now, what's that tail do?
Oh, that tail. We want to see what that tail do.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a meme? I think we just made a meme. What that tail do?
Short, regular, long.
Short, neutral, regular, or long.
Natural.
Oh, my goodness.
Braided. Oh, no.
Ooh. Maybe we'll have another recollection sometime about that.
I don't think Jasper would go through all the trouble of braiding a horse's tail.
No.
Like he's some sort of Englishman.
He is a sensitive boy, though. Despite his murderings.
Well, he hides it well. His insecurities. That's right, Telegram. An ombre for the ombre.
Mm-hmm. These telegrams, they are fast. Oh,
he Jasper. Jasper.
Just shooting?
Shooting nothing. That could be a schoolhouse.
It could have been.
Chock full of school marms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is where the fancy folk live.
I know.
I don't mind too much if you mess their stuff up. But that is a house of God, so...
Let's see if Jasper... Jasper must be slightly influenced by ourselves.
I influenced him too much.
Mm-hmm.
Jasper, no, not that gently. That old man, he worked hard for this life. Unless he inherited it, which I'm fine with if that's the case.
Jasper, did you spit at that man?
Oh, look, he's going to be the bigger man and ignore you. Or now he's walking away. Jasper, what are you trying to do? Trying to pick some sort of Old West fight?
I think Jasper might be trying to pick a fight. He's likely to lose.
You seen the brim of that man's hat? Stiff, strong, like his character.
Unlike your hat, Jasper. Floppy. Disheveled.
Unsymmetrical.
I think that's how you say it.
I'm sure. Not asymmetrical.
It's unsymmetrical.
There's a hole in it because in some sort of comic standoff, someone gave you a warning and shot a hole. Jasper, you don't need 2 horses. What are you gonna do with 2 horses?
Jasper's campaigning hard to go to the Home for Infinite Cowboys.
What is this, a 100 Gex song? Got a stupid horse?
Now, that was one of the wilder things that we got recently up here at Cowboy Heaven was 100 Gex.
There's like 2 days. That was the only thing playing on the player piano.
The player piano was smoking. Mm-hmm. Trying to keep up with all the...
Technicolor.
Mm-hmm.
What is the damn holdup, Jasper? What are we doing? Weren't you supposed to meet someone?
He's got to meet the Crips, because Jasper wants to be Crip and not a Blood, I guess. Doesn't want to follow in the footsteps of of his relative.
Even though he's so chock full of it.
It's true. That's why I told him. I said, we're Bloods because we're full of it.
Honky Tonk 100 Gex, I'm sure they'll get there at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, someone did a very good ska cover.
Of 100 Gex?
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, Stupid Horse is already kind of a ska song, so.
Yeah. That's another good thing is
Bernie find this for us and telegram it back over to Earth. real quick.
Now, hopefully after this, Jasper can follow those instructions that I believe a Gutterbird gave.
Okay, yeah, we might see something fantastical.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be opposed to that.
He sure does talk for a while.
Yeah, I thought, from what I remember about the West, it was a place of action.
Yeah, there were men of action, women of action,
kids of action, kids,
action boys,
action babies, action girls,
don't forget
dogs, and action cats.
Don't forget that Wild West lawman, Action Jackson.
It's his name. He said, "Hey, don't wear it out."
All right.
Ooh, look at these fancy duds we about to get.
I know, there's all kinds of... a fancy gun.
I do like that Heaven makes little montages for us to sort of...
The production values of these views from Heaven are astounding. I was going to say something early on, but I thought it would be too obvious, but when we were alive, the world was in sepia tone.
It was. We didn't have the... But now that we're up in Heaven, we didn't have the reds and blues and greens that y'all do now. And then when Ben Franklin discovered it... Hold on, that's Pat. Hold on. That timeline don't sit right.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
John Ford? Inventor of the assembly line?
I think so.
All right. Color?
Jasper's being told to open his menu.
Actually, that wouldn't make sense. He was against making Model Ts in different colors, and that's how other competitors were able to take the car market, if I'm remembering correctly. I believe a famous quote from John Ford was that you can get a Model T. I might be mixing names up. I am heaven drunk. But I believe one of his famous quotes was, "You can get a Model T in any color you want as long as it's black."
There you go.
Yeah. John Ford. Yeah. Tom something.
All right. So if
Bernie's
I remember,
shaking his head. He doesn't want to look it up for me.
Bernie's nearly given up.
Yeah. I mean, Bernie wants to be a star.
I know. One day we'll give Bernie a platform. Bernie, we'll give you a platform.
Yeah. Just at some point, right? Bernie's gotta get his chance.
I mean, Bernie's kind of like Cowboy Heaven's Matt Apodaca. Just waiting for opportunities to just jump out of nowhere and surprise you.
He came close, I'd say, twice. I think.
Yeah.
In the past couple years.
That's true.
Oh, Henry Ford, thank you. John Ford was the film director, if I'm not mistaken. A director of cowboy films. So
you are not.
So pardon me.
Now where is New Hanover?
So much like the Incubus song, pardon me. That's right. We love new metal at Cowboy Heaven.
We love new metal at Cowboy Heaven. Is that a ooh-wah? No. I get them mixed up. You got to tell me.
I think there could be a ooh-wah in there.
All right. I didn't want to come off insensitive.
That's right. ABD silence. Bernie here in the back is just waiting to say hello, everyone.
Edge.
Welcome back, Bucket.
Seriously, though, where is New Hanover on this?
One person on the Telegram.
Where is this New Hanover?
Saying you were right over the spot. I don't know if that helps. What with the heavenly delay?
Is it near Valentine? Oh wait, hold on. Here, this is New Hanover.
I copied the darn thing, and you said no, I see it. So let me read it.
We ended up getting more telegrams.
I uncopied it. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Head to the small shack. So you need to go to New Hanover.
All right, that's this area
of Emerald Station in northeast of Heartland Overflow.
Okay, northeast.
I see Heartland Overflow.
There's Emerald Station northeast. I believe it's this spot.
All right. Yep. So there's a shack. You'll find a note inside. Climb to the top of Mount Shan to find a rock. So we got to find a note. And then you got to climb to the top of Mount Shan to find a rock circle. And then you got to head back to the shack at night.
All right, then. Boy, oh boy, is Earth beautiful. Look at that.
Telegram saying you got it.
All right.
Oh, storms are brewing.
Jasper, you better move. You get caught in that storm, you're going to get a cold and you might die. Go to the Home for Infinite Cowboys. I hope Jasper ain't looking for trouble on this ride.
That's when your cowboy consciousness becomes one with the infinite cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
All the evil cowboys of the world. Everyone from Deadwood. Who else?
The Man in Black from Westworld.
Black Bart from A Christmas Story.
Biff's ancestor from Back to the Future 2.
All of them. It's mostly fictional cowboys, but where else are they going to go?
Exactly.
I don't want them here.
No. Oh, the Lone Ranger from that film.
Yep, he was real evil in that one. It was a dark reimagining. I had another famous cowboy that was in the Home for Infinite Cowboys, i.e. Hell. Who was I thinking about?
Is it Tom from Tom and Jerry when he became a cowboy? He rolled up that cigarette.
Yeah, here's what got him to hell was the fact that he treated Jerry like a cigarette to impress that lady cat.
Exactly.
Now I'm just thinking of this funny video Bernie showed me of where it's a dude commentating on that exact scene.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, yep. And he's talking
I've
about how much swag, as you say, Tom has.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hold on. Here we go. Yep. The bad cowboy singularity. You get sucked in. That's true. John Wayne. Not at first, but yeah. Towards the end of his life, he earned his place. Yosemite Sam.
Oh, that's right. Yosemite Sam.
Here's how he went to Cowboy Hell. He got so mad that he shot a circle underneath him, and that's how he fell in.
That's it. He kept saying, "Raggin', fraggin', fraggin',
sassafras." Yeah. Ooh, if we could say it now because we're in Cowboy Heaven, but if you say sassafrassin, you're going to Cowboy Hell.
You going to Cowboy Hell. Sir, I'd like to drive this train, or Jasper would. Oh, Jasper pushed him.
Jasper, we're over a bridge.
Jasper pushed him. Oh my gosh, Jasper pushed him.
You don't know how to pilot no train, Jasper. I know it's, at this point, it's doing the work for you, but.
Golly, this train is beautiful.
When we possessed him there for half a second, I did feel that like adrenaline rush. It felt kind of good.
Yeah. Now we can just drink this in.
Yeah. This is. Y'all, I was gonna say, y'all remember that movie Strange Days with the. Not Angelica Houston. Hold on, Bernie.
No, it's all right.
Tell me about Strange Days. No, because the whole plot was about, it was kind of the near future, and instead of drugs, people got addicted to memories that you could look from other people.
Oh, right.
There were snuff memories.
Isn't that? Hold on. This is jogging my memory.
This is directed by Catherine Bigelow.
But.
And Ralph Fiennes.
Angela Bassett. Who knows?
That's what I was thinking of. Angela Bassett's a real smoke show in this one. Juliette Lewis, because it's the 90s. Vincent D'Onofrio from Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
Edward from Full Metal Alchemist.
Can't forget Edward.
John Henry Ford, maybe. He was not easy to work with, if I'm remembering correctly. So what? We're just gonna ride this train?
Well, I thought it would be. I thought it would be a little faster, and it has been for a minute.
Can Heaven sort of fast forward through this for us? I mean, we got like, I think there's gonna be, we got like 30 minutes left before our earthly pass is up.
Oh, Jasper almost died there.
Oh, Laura Free, you are a true friend.
Laura Free there till the end.
I mean, I will say, where's, in our time of need, where's Scrawny Nag?
I wish Jasper could call out, Scrawny Nag!
Actually, I might, I'll have to keep Strange Days in the back pocket. I might need to talk about it in another podcast instance.
Don't lose it.
I won't, but look, the budget was $42 million. It only made $8 million at the box office. It's a flop.
Oh, yeah, classic flop. Like Kawhi in the NBA playoffs. I cannot believe that the LA Clippers lost 3-1. I mean, they lost the lead of 3-1, but I have an interesting take on this. I think, when it all comes out in the wash, I think because Paul George had admitted he was going through a bout of depression, being in the bubble, and
I mean, true for everyone. I think everyone currently in a situation.
Yeah, everyone I think that just shook him to his core, shook the rest of the team. I think Kawhi probably has something going on in his mental. He's a hell of a player, much like the rest of the Clippers nation, but I mean, Denver just seemed to want it more. Man, this Heaven Hood. Stuff's popping up every single time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, someone's saying that Scrawny Nag sounds like the horse equivalent of Slender Man.
An 8-foot tall horse is mostly legs.
There is we get Twitter up here, and on the Twitter I follow this artist. I believe he came with the cryptid name. I believe his name. I don't know his handle, but his name is Trevor Henderson, and he came up with an old cryptid called, I think it's called Long Horse, and it's just a skeletal horse head with greasy black mane and a long neck, and that's all you see of it. It's twisting and turning down hallways.
Ooh.
It's mighty spooky.
That does sound pretty spooky. That sounds like something in a cowboy nightmare. I completely forgot Jasper has not been wearing shoes this entire time.
Here's how he actually died. Spoiler alert for the audience. Jasper dies from ringworm.
It's already happened.
With ringworm. Mm-hmm. Or hookworm, as it might be called colloquially.
Yeah, definitely not. Places. Definitely not like turf toe.
Mm-hmm. That's a different thing, ain't it?
That's a different thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, pediatric complications. What's on his tombstone?
You originally thought it might be gout. That's where he went wrong.
He just ignored it.
And we all know this because it's already happened.
Yeah, I'll just cut down on fish, he said.
That's what everybody says, Jasper, and now look at you.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, the King's disease or it might be called the King's illness or the King's affliction.
That's what I heard. Yep.
Because it's traditionally associated with royalty not doing much of nothing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Found the shack.
All right.
Gosh, that took Jasper a while.
Ooh.
Within the shack, there is a letter.
I'm glad we could encourage old Jasper to, stop his criming for some investigating.
He barged in that door. All right, Jasper, find the letter.
An 8-foot horse that's mostly legs. Welp, I've got some sketching to do. All right, Review Cult he's gonna sketch us a spooky horse.
I'd like to see it. I really would. Now I'm controlling Jasper.
Does it have a head?
I mean, I'll leave that to Review Cultists to decide.
Let me ask you, I guess, a philosophical type question. What makes a horse a horse? Not. I mean, of course, genetically, there's all that stuff. But what part of a horse, if you remove it, people would be like, oh, well, that could be not a horse. I mean, head's the obvious answer, right?
Right. Awesome. I might say tail.
Maybe. I mean, we've seen the short tails on sort of military type horses. Also, Gutterbird. Yes, horses are nightmare creatures to begin with. If I can do a cowboy confession real quick.
Ooh, it's time for a cowboy confession.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm dang done scared of horses. They're big. They're bigger than me.
Wow, I did not know that.
I mean, I got over it. I had to for the job.
It's true.
But I'm a little. It's a little unsettling. I don't like to. They can bite my dang hand off. If they're overzealous with an apple.
Oh, but that's why you got to lay your palms flat. Everybody knows that. Just lay your palms flat. It ain't going to hurt you. Besides, they're smart and caring creatures.
Are they caring? They're also big dummies that walk on their fingertips. That's true. If you look at the skeletons of horses, they're essentially walking on their tippy toes. That's why they break their legs so much.
Well, that ain't their fault. That's how the God made them.
Yep. We tried to ask him about it. Like, hey, God, why'd you make horses so dumb and fragile? Do you need directions on where to go next?
Is it this shack over here or one of these shacks over here?
I thought we were at that shack.
But there was no letter there.
If telegrams can tell us if we're at the right shack, I believe this is some sort of affection shack. Some sort of carrying hut.
Mm-hmm. Moonstone Pond.
A little old place where we can get together. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to read off some more of these telegrams.
Oh, go for it.
What do we got? Horses are the original sin. Agree. In D&D session, we lost a lot of horses. It was a bloodbath. Well, there's no chock full of it.
Oh, Jasper, go get that. Go get that
Automatons
hog.
with windmill blades. Oh, goodness. In the Dungeons and the Dragons. Jasper, no. Is he being ambushed?
No, he went for a hog.
Hornswoggle? A hawk?
Hog. HAWG. Hog.
30 to 40 feral hogs?
30 to 40. And they don't even have AR-15s. I hope Jasper ends up okay. Well, actually, he's going to be fine. I'm controlling him now.
So apparently
I'm the captain now.
We're northeast of Heartland Overflow. We ain't northeast. I guess we're just east. Let's see if Jasper can.
Oh, I see. So in this area, we're just east of it.
So where are we currently?
All right, let me get in there.
Nowhere near it?
We are here.
Okay.
Is this the shack that is currently being hovered over by Jasper's bleeding finger?
Okay, we'll wait. If anyone knows if that's the shack, we'd be mighty obliged if you told us.
It won't take long to get there. Just want to... It's a 50-50. Oh.
Question? Oh, we're just getting questions.
Now we're just getting love shack.
Someone says that's it. Someone's saying that's it.
All right, then there I go.
Let's give it a try.
I'm taking the wheel because
let's see if Jasper, pretty please, sugar on top. Stop your wicked ways.
Lay down your arm, Jasper. Put away your gun.
Friend or foe? We're saying friend.
There we go. All right, I gotta get out of this possession mode.
No, you know what? But I almost said a long ass mouth for horses, but giraffes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, are you also afraid of giraffes?
No. They got those tiny heads, little deedly bobs.
Mm-hmm.
They're like tall aliens. My niece fed a giraffe once. It was delightful.
I mean, there's those famous giraffes from The Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
They should retitle that game to The Last of Us Part 1.
I mean, mate.
No, I'm just messing.
We're rewriting history?
No, we can't. It's been written.
Nick, thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you have a good night. May your dreams be filled with all the things a cowboy likes.
Oh yeah, things like nice brand new spurs,
beans,
good whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's spooky in here.
Ooh, chewing tobacco. There's the thing.
That's one of those things that should be in your cowboy dreams. I hope you dream of the infinite saloon and the infinite spittoon therein.
Yep. You look, as we are wont to say, keep fighting. I agree.
Fighting.
All right. Let's see if we can find some sort of note
nope.
from sort of. Well, this is one of them dang dang spooky shacks.
That's what I was trying to say. It's spooky
no
as
love
hell.
shack. I was reading something else. I was reading the telegrams. They were coming in hot and heavy.
They're all about the love shack. Maybe some love was happening in here.
A dark, twisted love for the devil.
Twisted love.
Ooh, miracle tonic.
Got that miracle tonic.
You know what I found out that was? That was just river one. And a little Sprite. You're right.
Today they probably say, "Oh, miracle tonic. You mean a peach LaCroix?"
Ooh, I was gonna say essential oil.
Oh, that's true. Examine.
Ooh, 10 of swords. That's one of them. I don't like this supernatural stuff.
Ooh,
one of them tarot cards.
That sun's got a handsome face.
That is a handsome Squidward of a son. Was that the note?
You found a collectible item near the Madame Nazar to become a collector. And I gotta become a collector.
You got to speak to Madame Nazar.
Oh, boy.
I don't think this was the shack.
I don't know if this was the shack.
All right, go back, Jasper. Please, can you look at your map? Stop running around like a maniac.
But he's got such great stamina. Can you blame him?
Jasper, honey, it's late. Honey, time to calm down.
What was it? Jasper, what was that?
We see fine with our angel vision. Try that shack. If that is indeed a shack. Look, we see fine with our angel vision. I can't tell Jasper what to do.
That's right. Jasper's his own man.
And someone's saying, look up.
Look up. In the shack? Go back?
Maybe. Or just in general, maybe. At the night sky. Let's see if we can get Jasper to. And maybe look up in the shack.
All right.
Or maybe have Bernie look up something for us. I don't know.
Bernie seems like he's dead. He's
asleep. Yeah, he's asleep.
He's sleeping in the corner.
Still handing me telegrams, but
I'll look up. And I'll look up again.
Also, you got to be there at the right time of day. This is
complicated.
This seems kind of whoever made this world, God. I mean, he's given me a lovely heaven. I don't mean to criticize, but
I think this was like his testing ground. He's like, let's just see what works here.
Yeah, it's kind of the thing where it's like if you put something fun in your world, why would you make it hard to get to? It shouldn't be a bunch of steps to like enjoy a thing, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I get you're trying to get people to stay in the world longer. Maybe they'll spend some money in your world.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Maybe they'll
do some sort of transaction.
Yeah. It might be small or large, but they'll keep doing transactions for their time within the world. And then you end up making a nice profit as God, you know?
Yeah. That's sort of how you fit. Yeah. You do existence as service. We're not getting mad at the telegrams.
Oh,
we
no.
No, y'all are just trying to help. And again, we don't have no control over this.
This is just Jasper's life and what he's choosing to do.
Yeah. It just coincides with what we want. Maybe you should go head up the mountain. We'll check this shack. This funky little shack. And then we'll maybe try to go up to Mount Shan. That might be a good place for us to drop off. If Jasper goes up to Mount Shan, thinks about
can't even get in here.
He's got a gun.
Jasper?
They're saying that was the right shack, so maybe we just go to the mountain.
All right. To the mountain. Mount
Shan.
Mount Shan.
They're saying that was should be right next to that main table. It should be there. Do you want to check that shack one more time, Jasper?
Oh, that shack that I was at previous?
The spooky one?
Oh, spooky shack.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Spooky little shack.
He'll be going down the mountain to the shack. He'll be going down the mountain to the shack. He'll be going down the mountain, dancing down the stupid mountain. He'll be going down the mountain in the shack.
Remember when Shaq visited Cowboy Heaven?
That was so great.
As a motivation. Said, hey, you cowboys, get together. We got a special guest speaker today. Put down the cards.
Oh, it was so good.
Closing the bar for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
It was very motivational. He talked about his time on SNL.
Mm-hmm. I think it went a little something. What?
Yeah, play the recording.
Yeah, let me. Oh, God, I keep stuttering and stopping this recording. Let me just play it. Hey, good to be here. Shaquille O'Neal. And I'm here to talk about just, what it's like to be me and how grateful I am to be invited into the infinite, thing. Now, Kenny wouldn't be here. 'Cause Kenny's a coward. He wouldn't, try to die like Childish Gambino did in that movie. But me, the Diesel, of course I did. And now I'm here. And so I'll tell you about when I was on SNL, and oh, it was hilarious. It was so funny, and the reason I did it was to piss Kobe off. Kobe didn't want to do SNL, but Shaq Diesel, did. That's. I mean, it goes on for a while, and he gets much better.
Mm-hmm.
Like he starts dancing around, doing like, you remember that time he was in the Jabberwockies halftime performance of the NBA Finals.
I mean, you told me about it. I don't remember it. You're
Well,
more. You got real into up in Cowboy Heaven. You got really into the basketball.
I did. It was something we didn't have.
Mm-hmm. Hoops,
Hoops.
balls, is what you shouted out
Yeah.
when you first saw it. I think telegrams are saying again. Telegrams, don't apologize.
Don't apologize, telegrams.
It's about the journey.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's what Jasper's learning. I mean, that's what we know. Again, being dead, being able to think about our lives. He does need a bath.
Jasper can't swim. He can just run.
Mm-hmm. He's fast. He's faster than anyone else walking in water.
It's true. It's stamina.
Mm-hmm. Let's go up to that mountain. See if we can get there.
All right.
I do like that it's misty and spooky. It's getting around that time. We'll have to decorate the Infinite Saloon.
It's true. It's spooky season at the Infinite Saloon.
Where the heck is Mount Shan?
Is Mount Shan all the way over here?
Why is there any real maps, and this is one, but real good maps have legends. Some sort of
there's an
system to
index.
help you navigate. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, missions.
They have
ambient.
grids, like numbers on the left, letters on the top, so you can triangulate where you want to get.
Well, I don't see.
Like, hey, this location is at A6.
Well, that was part of the problem with the West that we lived in.
You could put. There's if you want to put a link, if you want to telegram us a link, we will gladly take a look at it.
We got a fan going on here in Cowboy Heaven. It's a little loud. Sorry about that. It's the old PS3.
I'm gonna send this to you through the sky,
All
partner. I don't know if everyone watching heard that little alert.
They may have heard that alert.
Yeah, I've heard that alert. You know what they say, alert don't hurt.
All right. I think that's it. Let me zoom in.
All right, I can't see what you're doing.
That's it. I think I got it. You tell me.
All right, go back to Jasper Vision.
We're in Jasper Vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little to the right, I suppose.
I think we'll probably find it once we get there.
Oh, right, let's see if we can reach it. It's daytime already. Jasper, your lights flashing before your eyes.
Beautiful morning, Jasper. Beautiful morning. Do.
Now, Jasper, if I can just try and influence you a little bit as you get saddled up, eating, I don't know, some more mush. How are you able, Jasper? How can you chew on them hard roots without no teeth?
That's a good question.
Shouldn't someone be baby birdieing you up?
Well, maybe that's what that's something Scrawny Nag certainly did for Jasper.
Mm-hmm. And you threw her to the side.
Time to pat the horse.
That's why she was so scrawny.
Mm-hmm.
You feed her an apple, then she'd have to just feed it right back to you. Where'd Jasper learn how to pet a horse?
Not from me.
No, you have strong, confident strokes
Mm-hmm.
that are firm but caring.
I bet you he got it from Willie, my brother. He's still alive somewhere down there. You know, he once traded me to some outlaws for a can of beans.
can of beans. Well, who's gonna mesh them up for you?
Hold on, it looks like we got somebody.
Also, hey Tim. Oh, you're looking at us through the YouTube.
That's right.
Well, welcome. We're not going to be on here too much longer, but thank you for popping in.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And it's always recorded for later watching.
Mm-hmm. It'll be up on this here twitch.tv/Kame House Party. That's for sure.
Saiyans in the West. Now that I know about Super Saiyans, again, learning about it in Cowboy Heaven, as we're looking on the living, that would have been right handy to suddenly turn, especially if you're of a criminal sort, to suddenly turn into a blonde man.
Oh yeah.
To escape law enforcement.
Be able to move thousands times faster than a horse or a buggy.
Yeah, I guess that too would be come in handy. You could just leave the country.
It's true. Go on down to Mexico, or even further out west where there ain't no law.
Go all the way back to Europe.
It's true, you could.
I was just imagining some sort of scenario where I said, well, that's not me, Sheriff.
That ain't me.
You said you're looking for a dark-haired man. I'm clearly blonde and humming with energy.
It's true. This photo, or this wanted poster, does not have a glowing yellow aura.
As you can see, this man is tight-lipped and very quiet. I am constantly screaming.
My chest is huge.
Man. Different eye color, too.
I'm swole. This person is weak. Power level might be lower than a 10,000 or something. I don't know.
See, I think you're looking for old Yamcha down at Bandit Rock.
or old Oolong down in Transformers Creek.
Watch out, it's more than meets the eye, that creek.
Now that's something I wouldn't be too upset by. Is if Jasper ran into an Autobot during his journey.
Actually, that would be if that's a thing, and that's the case, it would be enjoyable.
Maybe if we had a high-powered PC up here in Cowboy Heaven, we'd be able to mod some of the things going on in Jasper's world.
There was one of our cowboy friends up here in Cowboy Heaven. They showed me the video of it. Oh, now what's all this now?
I was trying to see how far we were from our destination.
Okay. I thought that gentleman was stopping, asking for directions. And that Jasper was just going to murder the poor man.
Oh, I don't think Jasper's in a killing mood on such a fine day.
It's fine. I mean, it could be a fine day for killing. I don't know him. I don't know his temperament. All I've seen him do is murder.
Well, some of it's been in what I would call light self-defense.
Plausible self-defense. Now, this is some beautiful country. Truly.
Just using the I'm hitting switches in the booth to get a better view of the country.
Yeah, you press a button, it pokes Bernie.
Bernie wakes up.
Adjusts the view, sits back down.
Bernie's got a very acute sleep. He goes, "Phew, phew," but he's not on microphones. So you can't hear him.
Now it's a bit of a dark end of Cowboy Heaven, but I didn't arrange it this way. But Cowboy Heaven is bartender's hell. So it's all the bad bartender. Bernie is not good. He did a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So don't feel bad for him.
Bernie got set up here because he was skimming off the top on them tips. Other than that, he's a decent feller.
Then Patrick Swayze.
Yep.
Done ripped his throat out.
That's right.
He was working at some place called the Double Deuce.
Oh boy.
He caught him. Patrick Swayze caught him in the back, with some lass, and he was trying to have a quick romp, as they say, but he stripped all the way down to his nothings, even though he's at work trying to be quick about it. Bernie told the story a bunch because he was trying to sound cool. And we're like, Bernie, why'd you get all the way naked?
Yeah, that was one of our largest questions or quandaries was, why'd you get all the way naked?
I like the woman, the young lady you were with, was not the way you tell it. She was not all the way naked. I think not even all the way down. I don't want to give too many particulars about it. What a lovely field of wildflowers, Jasper.
Beautiful.
Riding through. What I'm saying is Bernie's bad.
Bernie's bad.
This Bernie. Other Bernie's good. This Bernie bad.
Other Bernie good. Is this what I was meant to find? Or Jasper's meant to find?
Check that map. I mean, we're here. Might as well have a peek. All right. I think it's... hold on. Let me check. Bernie, give me the reference again. I mean, it's a little to the east of it. But we might as well get in here.
I mean, we're here. Mm-hmm. And I'm in possession mode. Let's see. There ain't nothing in there. Oh well.
Can when you're possessing Jasper now, can you interact with the world?
I think so.
Telegram just came in saying it's more a cave. It's a cave-like structure, but this is a human cave. Houses. we're by that logic, we're all still technically cave men and women.
This is true. People. Is it up there?
The map. You want to go just a little bit to the. Check your maps.
Okay.
I assume you want to get off the trail, but it's just a little bit to the.
It's like this space.
Bernie, command plus for me. Zoom that in.
Come on, Bernie.
Oh, that's a bit too. I ain't good at interpreting these ratios, but if I had to guess, I'd say. Ever so slightly move your curse. Jasper should move his curse there. Around there's a bit. Go down just a wee bit more.
Well, I think because I got to go. Jasper's got to go down to go up. You know, you got to get down.
You do have to get up to get there. As Coolio taught us.
Aha! Hold on. Get off the horse, Jasper.
I'm so dizzy. Can we stop possessing the man?
Sorry.
Let him live his life. Also, Jasper, can you climb? Just clip, huh?
He can clip.
Clip, that's it. Horse, get over here. We're gonna stand up on you.
I think Jasper could stand on this.
Now, Vincent, do you want to become famous and buy followers, primes, and views on bigfellows.com? Bigfollows.com.
Bigfollows.com. I'd rather have lots of follows than one big follow.
I don't know why.
Oh, careful. Jasper almost fell down there.
I read bigfollows.com. In my head, I heard it in a certain voice for certain videos you can find on the internet. And I'll leave it at that. If you know, you know. Well, they kind of repeated a bunch.
Oh, I see it, but I can't get to it. What kind of cruel world is this?
Now, if Animal Crossing has perfected a ladder technology. Also, real quick, can you look at your dang horse? Jasper, look at your dang horse, what it's doing. Lair free. That ain't no way to be a horse.
Lair free.
Lair free.
Trying to be a mountain goat instead of a horse.
What do? You got those little spindly legs, you're going to bust them all up. And then how are we going to get down off this mountain?
I think you're adorable, Lair free.
Oh, don't encourage. Jasper, don't encourage Lair free. You got to nip this kind of behavior in the butt. There we go.
Jasper sent Laura Free home. Jasper said, go home, Laura Free. Get out of here. Get.
See, no one wants you?
Can't you see nobody wants you here, Laura Free?
I mean, I hate to go back to heaven a failure. What can you Can you Skyrim it?
Oh, Jasper,
No.
he ain't got them shoes on. He can't get up the hill.
Jasper. All right. I mean, it's Bernie's looking at us. He's saying he's tapping his he's pulling it. We don't have wristwatches here. Again, Cowboy Heaven. So he's pulling out his pocket watch, tapping it. He's got a light that he's flicking on and off. I think our time on Earth is about over. But I feel like we can't end on a loss like this.
That's
so is there something? Is there an animal Jasper can hunt? Maybe if we wait around long enough. Again, for him to do it on his own free will.
Well, he did just kill something.
Let's go find out what it is. Run barefoot through these rocky mountains.
Got hard feet, this Jasper does.
Technically, the Rocky Mountain. I dang done forgot that the Wild West took place in the Rocky Mountains.
It's true. Jasper, look, Jasper did accomplish something. He got a little better. Stamina is now at level 8.
Yep, God's telling us.
God just on the heaven HUD.
Is that a mare of a moose?
Bighorn sheep.
That's a sheep. That's a mountain. Old one of them goats.
All right, Jasper, do your thing.
Yeah, we're gonna leave you be to your dark deeds.
Oh gosh, Jasper, no.
That's just natural.
Oh, gross.
I know you're more of a city slicker cowboy than I am.
That's true.
You ain't used to it.
I take all mine to the butcher and see them do that there.
You love supporting local business.
Hey, think local, act local.
But this was a heck of a time.
Yeah, this was fun.
I don't know if we'll ever be back.
I don't know either. The line to get onto this here Twitch streaming thing from Cowboy Heaven is mighty long, so I don't know. Usually it's taken up by the Poet Laureate of the West.
Look, Cowboy Heaven is very infinite, but there are a lot of lines. Polite lines. No one's pushing or shoving. But there are a lot of lines. But anyone who's still here, thank y'all for watching and listening. Someone saying thank you for the stream and thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Everyone here. We again, this is only our first time doing this, but we can imagine that if someone did it, I don't know, every week or so, we'd really appreciate everyone coming back, everyone talking to them.
That's true.
Making this a big old fun communal experience for everyone. I could see how some folk might get addicted to it.
Might get addicted. Might be coming back on a weekly basis to get your fix, as it were. You know, a little Clayton Bigsby. That's a reference I like. Spell Show, huge in Cowboy Heaven.
Yep.
Season 2, masterpiece. Oh, cocaine in a can, baby. But I mean, y'all know how we gotta sign off here. I mean, it just feels right. This is our first time. The
cowboy way.
The cowboy way. And that way is, no matter if you're trying to guide your cousin Jasper through life in the Old West, or you're just trying to get that PS5 pre-order that you've been dying to have so you can play Demon's Souls in 4K HDR, you gotta keep fighting. God.